let's give it another go, shall we? Being a curious person, I asked server subreddits what they thought of themselves. Besides getting answers like, salty as fuck and outfit X is Zergfest, there were a couple of interesting answers. Oh, and you know I'm PC elitist, so this only involves PC servers. So console peasants can go and suck on a potato covered in salt. Let's start with my own server, Miller. This one is the leading EU server and full of people stirring up the old drama llama pot. Well, one was zerging, Tiara shouting something in Russian, and then CR, well, then C. Need there be more to be said? Say what you will, but Miller, besides having the obvious alcohol problem, has this soap opera drama to deal with on an almost daily basis, which is sickening. I'm not sure if I'm playing Planetside anymore or reenacting one of the 1,000 episodes from Bold and the Beautiful. Honestly, what the fuck, Miller? No, and I want my wood back. Now moving on, we have that magnificent rock called Cobalt. People there are said to have standards, an etiquette, a bushido, a moral code that people go by. And you know, I would be inclined to believe that if I wouldn't smell so much bullshit. Seriously guys, you take a shit and call it art too, maybe? Or maybe you are so used to smelling your own farts that you don't notice that tower of shit you've built? But in all honesty, air game on Cobalt possibly is the best. And I have the sneaking suspicion that that's where this initial elitism came from. Also, it's worth mentioning that Ceres refugees got assimilated by this rock. But then again, it's not like Ceres ever was a real server anyways. Or was it? Can anyone even remember it? Anyways, next we have Brigs, the land of kangaroo fuckers. As one commentator said, you know how in some religions their heaven is filled with 70 virgins. Briggs is like that, but virgins are old neck-bearded nerds and there are literally 70 of them. Yes, it's so empty that everyone knows everyone and all of them are inbred. Still, if you're new to the game and you plan on playing on Briggs, prepare to get butt-fucked a lot more often, as everyone on Briggs seems to be taking steroids, even non-living matter. Still, a rather closely knit community, just watch your bum. Following we have Connery, and not to sound like racist, who am I kidding, I'm probably racist anyways. Still, Connery is filled with Asians and cunts. Probably the largest gathering of cunts I've seen in a while. Seriously, it seems that most can barely stitch a sentence together and still make less sense than modern art. Come on, how redneck can you be in there? I understand that NC is essentially that, but when one start to display such defects, you get to start wondering if you're not feeding these people bleach for breakfast. Still, if you enjoy company of cunts or you are one, you will feel very at home as they will welcome you as one of their own. Considering that devs seem to be playing the most on this server, I'm not sure what to conclude from that. And lastly, we have bastard offspring of Waterson, which was just a random cert grinder, and Matterson, which was simply a joke. Now we have Memerald, which exclusively runs on weaponized memes with tons of salt as a byproduct. While every server has salt and some form of elitism, Memerald excels in one of these. Let me just read a quote. Ah yes, Emerald, you will never find more wretched hive of scum and villainy. And this server needs an enema, which I'm inclined to agree on. So in summary, my friends, each server has something special about them, yet not everything is good. In fact, most was bad, but hey, obviously this was a satirical take on it, so don't go crying around like a little bitch, saying that old man TheYamiks poked fun at you. That will make you into an actual bitch, you know?